To talk your money on Money Tuesday. A lot of people would love to get some help of a financial planner, but maybe don't know how to go shopping for one. Here to help is Stewart Welch with the Welch Group. Stewart, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I think a lot of the hangups for people is they don't know who to trust. So where do you start even to go shopping for a financial planner?
Well, I think what I did was broke it out into 5 criteria,
Okay.
5 things that you want to look for. And the first one is experience. So, you know, there's no substitute for experience. So you've heard that many, many times. And certainly in this business, particularly investment business and in the financial advice business, experience is, you know, probably the most important thing. And what I would like to see people do is work with people that have at least 10 years worth of experience.
Okay.
And folks that have, you know, that are in the business, that are 3 to 5 years experience, they ought to be working, you know, under somebody who's mentoring them.
Okay. And you know, the other thing, when you try to go looking for a financial planner, a lot of times you may find people who are just really trying to push insurance products. And I'm not knocking that, because those people provide a valuable service, but you don't necessarily need to go to those particular types of financial planners, right?
Well, and I think, I don't know that you would avoid them. I think what's really important, and that's the area of compensation, another area that we'd want to pay attention to. I think what's important is to make sure you understand how they're being compensated. I can't tell you, Mike, how many times I sit down with somebody and say, how are you paying your advisor? And they have absolutely no idea, and you really do need to know that.
Right. All right, so what are I know we've got a mix of some criteria to put up here in terms of credentials that you maybe can ask a person up front, or maybe they display them up front that will say, okay, this person is certified, they know what they're doing.
So credentials, we have the credentials. It's no guarantee that you're going to get great advice, but at least it says somebody's gone out there and done the extra work.
Okay.
The gold standard in financial planning would be the CFP, Certified Financial Planner. Gold standard in tax would be the CPA, and then there's one called the Chartered Financial Analyst, which is specific to securities analysis. And we also talk a little bit about fiduciary. There's a relatively small group of advisors who are registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission that are legal fiduciaries. So they have and a fiduciary is someone who by law must put your interest ahead of, must put the client's interest ahead of their own.
Okay.
And then the final one is chemistry. You know, when you're picking somebody to work with, you want to pick somebody that you like working with, because you hope that you're going to work with them for a long time.
Right, and you also don't need to just put it aside. You need to evaluate your financial situation. So if you're paying this person a lot of compensation, you know maybe it's time to shop for a new one, right?
Well, and just, you know, every now and then you just need to check around and see how it's going.
Right. All right, Stewart Welch from the Welch Group, thank you so much.
Thanks,
really
Mike.
appreciate it. All right, JJ's still busy. He's going to be live for us with a new heart, right, JJ?